Alright. Okay. We're good. Stream's healthy. Alright. Okay. Alright. Stream is looking healthy. I hope. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Oh, what the heck? Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, it was good before. What? Oh no. That's not good. Huh. Okay, there we go. Hey. Okay. Alright. Is it working? Okay. Alright. Just checking. Okay, seems to be good. I think we're good. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Hello.
The council has decreed you may come and go as you please.
Thank you.
Rahatia Sandral is a nice young woman, but her father has been keeping her at their estate since her brother went missing.
Oh. Oh my. Mission?
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I wish to speak to you about your brother.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
Oh? And what did she do to you?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazic. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
Did Lena dump him?
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
So what happened then?
After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were going to try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Perhaps something happened to him.
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. And part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Let us continue.
Okay, have it your way.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with?
I have a question. Perhaps more about Dantooine.
Very well. What is it you wish to know?
Master Jar had mentioned caves on Dantooine, specifically those that bear lightsaber crystals.
Ah, yes, those caves. Those caves are dangerous for the unwary. Kinreth spiders infest the places. They are attracted by the colors and heat given off by the crystals, I think. It is a pity. Those caves are strong with the Force. Is there something else I can help you with?
I would like to know a little bit about you, if you do not mind.
About me? I am truly flattered. What is it you wish to know?
What do you do here?
I am here by the will of the Jedi Council. I serve the good and, hopefully through that, the people of the Republic.
Are you a member of the Council?
I think perhaps you place an undue importance on rank and hierarchy. Understandable, but regrettable also. We each serve in our place, high or low. Is there something else I can help you with?
That is all.
I hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
I certainly hope so.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
I am simply an apprentice, not a Jedi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. Does the Council require our presence?
My apologies. I do not know.
Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance?
What can you tell me about Dantooine, if you do not mind?
Well, as you can see, Dantooine is mostly plains and grassland, but it has a nice hearty soil. A lot of new people have come in the last generation or so. Well, the ones you'll most likely hear about are the Sandrels and the Matalis. Big, wealthy landowners, both of them. But Alan Matali and Nurik Sandrel just can't seem to get along. And now Alan wants to get the council to do something.
Do something? Has something happened?
Well, from what I hear, it started about a week ago. See, Nurik's son, Cassis, is an archaeologist. Bright lad, too, but he disappeared. Nurik, of course, blamed Alan, but even he didn't take it before the council. But now, Alan's son, Shen, has disappeared as well, and no one knows where he's gone. Alan blames Nurik. He thinks he's kidnapped his son. I don't know exactly what he wants to ask the council, but from what I know of Alan, he's probably going to be after blood. Is there anything else you require?
Mandalorians? Are there any of them here?
Ever since the Republic beat them years ago, little groups have been roaming all over the place. With the Sith invasion, the Republic doesn't have the manpower to hunt them down. The Jedi are even worse off because Malik has been hunting them specifically. They're worried that he might even be supporting these raiders, so don't want to face them directly. That puts us in a kind of hard situation. Is there anything else I can help you with?
You mentioned Cathounds?
Recently, the Cathounds have been acting much more aggressively. They've even attacked some of the settlers. Those Mandalorian raiders have been milking the outlying farms dry, too. I hear John got hit really bad. Too bad about his daughter. I'm not sure exactly what the council will do about it, but we need some help with this. I only hope they'll listen to me. Is there anything else you require?
I shall be heading off now. Farewell.
Farewell, then. May the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yes. May the Force be with you.
That is correct. Right. Let's go.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us, protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
What are you talking about?
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
They killed her?
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
Perhaps you could make it worth my while.
I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Very well. What's behind here? Oh, nothing.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
Your companion?
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped?
Is there anyone on this planet who bears a grudge against him?
Not that I know of. None of my neighbors really know he's there. Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathounds. But no, cat hounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Could someone have bypassed the lock?
No, the door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering.
Then perhaps it could have been opened from the inside.
Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming...
Wait, is your companion a droid? How curious.
Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
What is your exact use of him again?
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Sounds
Please,
like it.
I beg of you, return my droid to me.
Well, if I happen to see him, I will try to send it back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Well then, let's get going. Oh,
Ucua penki, tang itwamaji, human acting ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chi wak aita kanki, chi wi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune, chuna muri ra, tang itwamaji kona, tong ipa non tunek abog.
purpose? What sort of purpose?
Kakin cha nawabakaon. Bagwa shang konti machit chiwak aita kan kicha na chupernibo kun muri ras nimo poiwanga tang itwamaji human acting ikatune chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi inko tune chuna muri ra tang itwamaji kona tong ipa non tunek abob.
You're trying to sell me something, aren't you?
Tong hitwama aki inko tune potong hitwama ji aki inko tu tong panokun nonek chiwi aita ka tong chicha ki mulira kun kimba nokun nik yota chiwa aita kan kicha na chupernibo kun muliras nimo poiwanga tong itwama ji human acting ikatune uchua penki tang itwamaji human acting ikatune chi itakanki chana kilikon chi wak aita kanki.
Do you perhaps have any maps of the area?
Kakin cha nawabakaon bagwa shang konti machit chi wi aita ka chong chicha agi inko tune chuna muri ra tang itwamaji kona tong ipa non tunek abob.
I would like a map of this area, if you bear any, of course.
Baba Hassan Shan no ba muri ra tilai kuka.
I'll have it. Here you go.
Kakin cha nawabakaon kakin chiwi
Yeah. I would like a map to the south of this area.
Baba Hassan Shan
I'll take it.
kakin cha na
Now, let us see what you are selling.
Baba Hassan Shan
Not anything I want. A rifle. Alright. Make sure I save. Oh my. Oh, that is not good.
Down you go! You asked for this!
Well then. Ah, that's very convenient. Where am I looking at? Okay. Well, there's a path there. Well, I believe I should explore this area first. And let's test out my force power. It works, that's for sure. And it's stunned.
How'd you like that?
Take that!
Oh.
Just die already!
Let's go! Time to rumble!
Well, that is all of them. Oh my, there's still more. Get closer. Let's use a poison grenade.
How'd you like that?
Well, there's... oh. I did not know there was one going for mission. Right, I'm out of force power.
Yeah?
What?
Oh my god, I actually just noticed it now, but Cain's actually getting a little bit more pale. The dark side's starting to crawl onto his skin. Oh look. A cat hound, all alone. Right. Now then. What is this now? Ah, these must be the ruins that I saw in my vision. Well, obviously I'm gonna check out the rest of the area first. Because I'm guessing that's where the main story content is. Oh. Yes.
How'd you like that? Here.
Oh my.
You asked for this. You asked for this.
Hey, Karth. You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all
Oh.
over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Taurus compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them. It's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taurus ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big C's my friend, not my babysitter. Geez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
Alright then. Settle down, the both of you. Especially when we're in the middle of a cat hunting ground.
I don't have to listen to you, Karth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, 'cause I don't need 'em.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Well then. Back to cat hound hunting. Right.
How'd you like that?
Yeah?
What?
Sorry about that. Insect flew past by. Managed to get it. We're all good. Now then. Right. Right then. I shall explore the other areas first. Now then. Well, I suppose I might as well explore that estate over there. At least I believe it is. What is this place? Greetings.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
My apologies. I shall be going now.
Leave immediately. Only those on official family business are permitted within the estate.
These settlers have come to Dantooine seeking privacy. Perhaps we should respect their wishes.
I have no intentions on breaking privacy. Now then. Oh?
You've been holding out on us again. If you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please. Take my wife and children instead. Anything.
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Rumble. Ha! How'd you like that? Ha! How'd you like that?
I'll show you.
So, these must be, well, at least part of the Mandalorians who have been frequenting these areas. Hmm. Hmm. Well, might as well.
Ha! How'd you like that? Down you go! Ha! How'd you like that?
You'll never get me.
Right, well, first, let me explore the rest of this area, if I have... Okay, no, okay. We're good. Alright. And let's just continue south. Guess I don't think there's anything else here. Actually, what is that? Oh. Oh, hello there. Who are you?
Nincha tukunde, uleraves. Mucho shot bakat. Kieno no nama paule rachiku. Takunjas takniki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank, wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponga bola wanachi. Amules limo hodadara nanga kumbis. Uleraves. Jedu baduana nidibobo. Tong nabungsha nunya. Tong batukas maktalea.
What would you like for me to do?
Tong haitwam jung lumpa. Ita poe tikitu. Dolpa da bonqualeo gandona chuchu. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane ni dupobo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulera. Unga diho donga kunhunga. Wana kumbes ching balamule. Tunking ba nunutek. Tugning chatukunne. Mulerabes. Chikun ida haldonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Simo podonaru dihodunga kun kabe. Nunda dihodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunne. Mulerabes. Chikun ida haldonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Simo podonaru dihodunga kun kabe. Runda dihodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunne. Mulerabes. Chikun ida haldonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Simo podonaru dihodunga kun kabe.
Is there anything else I should be aware of?
Runda dihodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunne. Mulerabes. Mucho shot bakat. Kieno no nama paule rachikun.
Very well.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Handon.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Should I have?
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway...
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Go on.
I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Caldernetic, Ricard Lusov, and Handan Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find from the body of Caltornetic?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about these plains.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by cat hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
Please be on hold. For now, I'll be back.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
How can I be of further assistance?
What did you see happen?
Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge, heard a shot, and came over. I can't tell you, I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baluk came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do.
I wish to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why were you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Do you often run around these plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
You're holding onto your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I wish to ask you on something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Perhaps not for now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
So, what do you want to know?
Why were you out here, if I may ask?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those cat hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handed standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
There's more I need to ask about.
So, what do you want to know?
Baluk had stated before this investigation that you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
That is all for now.
Right.
Okay. Any new information?
Any information you need? Very well.
Baluk? I wish to discuss the murder.
Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mga siya pongka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Jeda badawana ni gibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukas maktalea. Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chila mulane ni dubobo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulera. Mucho shat pakat. Kiye no dama paole rachiku.
I believe Rickard is lying.
Akupa chekopa. Gino mulera kempaija. Slimo podwama.
The weather was quite cloudy. There was no sun glare to begin with.
Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chila mulane ni dubobo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulera. Ta kunjus tak niki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolba bank waleo ganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mulera bes.
Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podonar di hodunga ku hunkabe.
Mucho shat pakat. Kiye no dama paole rachikun.
Very well.
How can I be of further assistance?
Are you related to the victim in any way?
I know him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
I wish to ask you on something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Do you believe there is a reason for someone who would wish to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
That's all for now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Rickard,
So, what do you want to know?
did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew it. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
I wish to ask you of something else.
So, what do you want to know?
Do you believe that there is any reason for one to kill this man?
You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
That is all for now.
Right.
Is there any other information you need?
What can you tell me about the relationship between Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
What can you tell me about the relationship between Calder and the card?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in the cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
I do not have any more questions, but please be on hold until I have more.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
The card?
So, what do you want to know?
Well, it seems you have left out quite a bit of information when I first asked you about your relationship with the victim. And it seems that I've heard a very intriguing report about a certain drunken incident in regards to you and Caldor arguing about a deal being cheated upon.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
That is all for now.
Right.
Handon.
How can I be of further assistance?
It appears that you have been holding out information as well. You knew Calder was, well, the one who you had apparently approached to rent a speeder. Something that you have been constantly stating that you are heavily against and that you would prefer to go running upon these planes, wouldn't you say?
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in? How come?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
That is all for now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Is there any other... Very well.
Baluk,
Aku?
I wish to discuss further into this investigation.
Runda diho tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotak. Tokning chatukunde muleraves. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Yeking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podonado de hodunga kun. hunkabe. Runda diho donga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Well, I certainly know Handon is lying.
Hakupa chekupa. Gino mulera kimpaija. Slimo podwama.
He knew his wife was cheating on him. With that man specifically.
Takunjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Toldogank wale oganda naru chuchut. Ogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikinkuno ba mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shat bakat. Kino no dama paole rachikun.
Is there any other...
Tell me about the weapon you have found at the scene.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
So, what do you want to know?
What can you tell me about the weapon found by Calder's body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
That is all for now.
Right.
Handon?
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon discovered by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous calf hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Nothing more as of now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Joyce?
Is there any other information you need?
Is there a report on Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
I see.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Handon?
How can I be of further assistance?
Never mind.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I...
Bullock?
Hakupa chekupa. Gino mulera kimpaija. Slimo podwama.
I wish to discover further, apologies, to speak more of the murder.
Hakupa chekupa. Gino mulera kimpaija. Slimo podwama.
The blaster is Handon's property, and in addition, he had reported it, well, he claims it to be stolen. However, there were no such reports of him claiming to the authorities that it was stolen and such.
Wana kunbez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek tukning chatukune mule rabes Kachikun ida hodonga. Ikin kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona de hodunga kunkabe. Mucho shot pakat. Kieno no nama paule rachikun.
Well then. Droid.
Is there any other information you need?
Bullock has informed me about a blood sample analysis that you have conducted, or at least other members of the Jedi back at base.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Intriguing. Well, be on standby for now.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Haddon?
How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
Bullock?
Hakupa chekopa? Gino mulera kempaija. Slimo podwama?
I wish to discuss further into the investigation.
Tong abom sha umnina. Wanga kumbis Cain balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kababolpa muji kumana?
Oh, you would be surprised. The blood sample, in fact, did not belong to the victim.
Lunga di hotonga kun hongabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes.
I believe that is Haddon's blood.
Hakupa chekopa? Gino mulera kempaija. Slimo podwama?
Well, why don't you examine that area on his body that he seems to be ever so clutching?
Lunga di hotonga kun hongabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jedabadawana nidibobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Dong badukashmak talea. Takum justak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne. Amule slimo podadala nanga kubis mule rabes.
No, I believe both of them are guilty.
Lunga di hotonga kun hongabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes. Tong abom sha umnina. Wanga kumbis Cain balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kababolpa muji kumana?
He was also having an affair with Haddon's wife. Well, Ricard thought Calder was cheating him in a business meeting, I should say. After all, I did mention that earlier, did I not?
Takunjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne. Amule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona mule hodunga kunkabe. Lunga di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes. Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chila mulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulera. Damn you. Damn both of you. Ta kunjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolba bank. Wale oganda naru chuchut. Olisha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadara nanga kumbis. Mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona. Hodunga kun kabe. Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chila mulane ni dubobo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulera.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Achuta. Onga kumbis dolbi kikumiana. Dong patugas baktelia.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can upgrade that. Right. Is there anything else? The Sandral Grounds. Greetings.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
My apologies. I shall be going now.
My orders are clear. Please leave immediately. Only those on official family business are permitted on the family's land.
Oh my.
Down you go!
Take that!
Right. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh my.
You'll never get me.
Oh, this one's a bit tougher.
You'll never get me.
Down you go!
Well then. That one was sure stronger than the others. Oh my.
Ready?
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Huh?
What?
Let's go.
Let's go! How'd you like that?
Well then. Hmm. Well, time to go hunting again.
How'd you like that?
Right. Hmm.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Ah, there it is. Oh. Oh. Well, this is certainly interesting. Duh. Hello there.
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C842, a personal assistant droid.
Personal assistance droid?
As I said, I am C842, a personal assistance droid. Although in recent months the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
Are you perhaps Elise's droid?
Did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me.
You're running from her.
Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my elder became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
All the time?
You don't want to know.
Huh.
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
You wish to get away that badly?
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me?
Well. Okay. Well. How I would see Cain approach this is... Well, like you said, he's more of a selfish person. Well, from the last set of videos you should have already known that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not going to, well, destroy the droid, because obviously he would want the reward that he'll probably get when he returns the droid in, well, in undamaged condition. Well, ideally a stable condition, so he would say, no, you should go back to her.
But why?
Well, she is lonely, and of course she requires your support.
You're right. How could I be so selfish? I must not think only of myself, but of how it affects her. She must be frantic, and if she lost me, she'd be devastated. I must return then. It is my duty.
Yeah. Cain would do that. He would not, he would not destroy the droid, because again, he wants that reward for returning the droid in relatively undamaged condition. But anyway, let's explore this crystal cave and harvest its crystals that I can use to modify my lightsaber. Let's go.
You asked for this!
Man, I'm missing. There we go.
Take that! Yeah? Oh.
My goodness, it is dark in here. Oh no, that's not good.
How'd you like that?
Oh my, not again.
Let's go! How'd you like that?
Quite the venomous creatures.
You asked for this!
Oh, not again.
Huh?
Force whirlwind, baby. That's what I aim to get. And as a force wave, I'm not really a force wave guy. I think force whirlwind's a lot better because it keeps the person, well, it keeps the target in a whirlwind, which pretty much, rendering them unable to take that in action, and at the same time they're also taking damage over time, so I prefer to keep it as force whirlwind, because as soon as you upgrade it to a force wave, you won't be able to use whirlwind anymore, so yeah. At least I don't think so. But anyway. And I'm still poisoned. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Kinrath egg. Lovely. Well, we can't let any more of these Kinraths spread around the entire planet. Might as well. And it seems they have been in attempt. Actually, no. I wouldn't think they would be ingesting any of the crystals, otherwise they would straight up die from suffocation. But I'm guessing, yeah, just like what Nemo says, they've been using these crystals as a source of heat to incubate the eggs. That's what I'm guessing, at least. Oh well. Oh look, a fallen Mandalorian. Oh, I can't wear that. I believe you. No, you can't. Can you? No, nobody can. Nobody can wear it. Ah, lovely. Well, I'm having quite a blast eradicating all the Kinrath from these nests. Well, that's one nest out of the way. Now people can roam these caves freely now. At least I hope so. Oh. Well, now's a good time to test it. Truly powerful indeed. And it should probably explode the entirety of the area. Oh my. Uh-oh. Well.
Take that!
You asked for this!
Ah, there we go. Such a useful ability.
You'll pay!
Well then.
Ha! How'd you like that? Ha! How'd you like that?
Anyway.
You'll never get me! You'll never get me!
Let's go!
Take that!
Ha! How'd you like that? Ha!
Oh, there's even more.
Ha! How'd you like that?
Take that!
Ha! How'd you like that?
Take that! What? What?
Ready?
Yes?
Right then.
How'd you like that? There. You asked for this! You asked for this! Here!
Righto.
Here! Here!
Oh, that's not good.
I'll show you.
Oh, that's not good at all. Oh my.
What?
Yeesh.
Huh?
What?
Should probably switch out. Wait, am I able to switch out one of them? Oh, I can. I'll switch you out for Candace this time. Nope. Just to mix things up a bit. Neat.
Huh?
Huh, surprisingly high strength. Guess I'll fix that up. Is he even proficient? Oh, I guess he's sort of is. Okay. I'll make him more tanky. Oh, even more level ups. Neat. Yes, more implants.
Huh?
Do I want to take on that grove yet? Do I not have any? Oh, I don't. Huh. Well, this must be the place. They didn't mention a grove. It seems like we've already cleared out the majority of the place, so... Oh my. Dead Mandalorians. Why, hello there.
I will be your doom!
Oh my. Ow. Oh, that's not good. Ow. Should be conservative about it. Oof.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness.
Who are you?
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
So you've been the one corrupting the Carthons?
Yes. Aren't they pretty? My pets. They like the smell of power I exude. They know their master. I harnessed true power when I struck down my master, Quatra. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
You slew your master.
Yes. I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
Why are you doing this?
I have fallen, and dark power courses through my veins. I can never go back to the council, so here I shall stay.
I simply just wish to speak with you.
Talk? You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power.
I have no desire to kill you, Juhani.
You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
Oh, come now, Juhani. You're such a beautiful young woman who has much talent.
I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
It is not your fault, Juhani.
I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Do not worry, Juhani. They will surely take you back. They seem to be quite forgiving of many things.
I should convince them that I am truly repentant, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, and maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I've done?
Of course it would. They would always accept you back.
I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Well then. That was quite a scuffle. Well, that's just there, I guess. I have a feeling that I have some more side content to do before I report back to the council about the taint. as well. I mean, there's those estates, the Sandral and Metele, so I'm guessing I can find a way in there, and it has a lot to do with, well, whatever content there is left. It's locked, yeah, figured. Okay, there's nothing. Where's Karth? Oh, there he is. To the road. Just need to go over the perimeter once more, just to make sure I didn't miss out anything. Oh. Huh. Well, that's ominous. Just gonna...
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Well then. Huh. Let's try plasma. Oh my god, I am getting destroyed. Ooh. Oh. That's
Ready?
not good.
Let's go!
Grenade. Frag out. Frag out. Frag out. Well, that was a poor shot.
Down you go! This is what I live.
Well then.
Yes?
I'm glad I have two party members who are absolute tanks. Otherwise I would have lost that fight. Well, there goes all the Mandalorians. And what are these lightsabers? Okay, they're just different colors. Okay, well, I don't really mind. More lightsabers for me, I guess. I think I scoped out. think I've already explored the area. Okay, what? Ha. It's already back. Can they respawn? I guess they always respawn. Well then, that should be, oh, that should be everything. Well, there's another Cathound to kill. Man, how are we missing all these Cathounds? I thought we already killed them all.
Here it is!
What the? Is there anything I should look at? Just some ominous looking space. Well, back to the Jedi HQ, or the Enclave, I should say. But first, I think I saw a Cathound around here. Okay, no, this is the flower. Alright, back to HQ. Oh my god, there's another one. Time to kill it. Oh my goodness. Hey, where are you going? Oh, it actually saved from that.
How'd you like that?
Well then. Oh my god, there's another one. Ah. Shoot injury. And some extra muscle for you. Right then. Oh yeah, I should probably report back to Elise. What's this? Ah, okay. Hello.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I had lost him. It's just so great to have him back. We're just gonna go right home, right now, and celebrate. Aren't we my lovely little droid? Don't worry. I'm gonna hug you and oil you and care for you and make sure you never, ever get away again.
What the fuck did I just witness? Okay then. Huh. Well, time to report back on those Mandalorians. Well, the Mandalorians I've slaughtered.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
I fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
Thank you, John.
Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the Council of your great deed.
Lovely. Oh.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you had any intriguing stories for you to tell me.
You want to hear tales of my exploits, of the wars I've seen, and my name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan. For my people, it is the...
Oh wait, I've already seen this.
We only, but not when we will...
Oh yeah, I've already went over this dialogue before. It's just like, I forgot to go over it again when I had to restart after that ship shooting minigame. Why, hello there, Johanny.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
Did you learn anything more about your master?
Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
It appears the ways of the Jedi are quite strange, or very unorthodox.
Quatra's methods may seem strange, but I trust her wisdom. This lesson has been difficult, but I am better because of it. Humility is never easy to teach, but now I truly understand my own limitations.
You can't expect to get everything handed to you on a silver platter.
After our last
That is true.
Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
Giving you a second chance like this is a clear sign of weakness. Sometimes I find it hard to believe the Jedi could defeat my people in battle.
Indeed.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force, in the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order. For this you deserve the highest praise.
Why, thank you. Now then. Oh, right. Karth?
Yes, what's on your mind?
I would like to continue our discussion from before.
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, yes, but I'm bored, so spit it out.
Cute. Nice to know you're so full of concern. Well, I guess it was hurt, though. I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul.
You say that name like I should know it.
You don't. I thought everyone did. But Admiral Saul Karath is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
You didn't think he would betray the Republic.
Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
Do you really believe that?
I don't know, maybe. He might have killed me if I tried, or I might have killed him. I was stupid, however, and I let him go. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
But after all that, I'd do the same thing should I ever be in your shoes.
Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Very well.
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Go to Master Jar and inform him that Juhani has returned to us. I think you may be nearing the end of your apprenticeship.
Excellent.
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Juhani and brought her back into the Order, and have given us all great hope for your future success. May the Force be with you as you continue your training.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come as chronicler? You should... May the...
Master Shah?
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training, and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
Oh yeah. Sweet. My Jedi robes. Also, I'm gonna upgrade my lightsaber. Let's see, did I get any new ones? Oh wow, that was a lot of red crystals. Tempted, but it'd be kind of weird for a Jedi to wield around a red lightsaber. Might not give a good outlook. Anyway, neat. Robot. Neat. Cards. Oh yeah, cards one's fully upgraded. Canderous. Yeah, you need that. I mean, I don't know who's gonna use this. Probably Sal, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, he's gonna wear this. I forgot to give it to Mission.
Ready.
Should probably give it time. I think you're fine. Ah, Sonic nullifiers, neat. And just for the sake of it.
training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
What happened to the Jedi who went to investigate?
We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know? I know many and what.
Where are we going now? Oh, I skipped that on accident. Oops. Oh fuck, no. I'll go with Candace. Yes.
I demand justice! The Sandral family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
Very well. I shall look into this at once.
If Shen Matale is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matale and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time. Something which carries its own rewards.
Welcome back, Bastila. Guess I'll increase your wisdom for those force powers. Guess stun droid. Gotta boost that up. Oh, that's a good one. Ah, sorry, I sneezed there. Anyway, time to upgrade. Right then. Let's. Okay, so now I'm guessing we can enter those estates. Oh, wait. I'm gonna sell these landmines and the drugs. Oh yes.
Yes?
Any belts? Does Candace need this? Project's belt. So, Metallics, yeah.
This is private property.
I come on the behalf of the Jedi Council. I wish to speak with Arlen Mattelli.
You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak to you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
Very well.
My
Greetings.
protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandals as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Why are you so certain that the Sandals are to blame?
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandals arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since. The injustices the Sandals have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandral droids trespassing on my land.
What were they doing here?
I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission? I wasn't about to find out. My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived.
At least you're efficient.
It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandral clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
I should go and speak with Nurik Sandro.
The only resolution possible is the immediate return of my son. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandals. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
How about 2,000 and you have a deal?
2,000? Your greed is outstripped only by your utter lack of any sense of proportion, Jedi.
2,000. Even if you would pay such a fee, what could you possibly need so many credits for?
Oh,
For
you'd
that
be surprised.
price, I could purchase enough droids to destroy the entire Sandral estate. 2,000 is out of the question. Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including raising the entire Sandral estate. Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
Very well.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council.
The Council? If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandrals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
I am not leagued with the Matales, if you must know, but I require an audience with Nurik.
Nurik left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurik will meet with you there.
As you wish. Oh, there we go.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
I am here on behalf of the Jedi Council. I am investigating the disappearance of Shen Matale.
I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals. Your council has no authority here, and I respectfully ask you to leave this property at once.
This guy isn't telling us something. He might even be lying. I don't trust him.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
Well then.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
And who are you?
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassis disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Does this have something to do with Shen?
My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
I only wish to find Shen Matale.
You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
I would like you to tell me what has happened.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassis.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
No. Since Cassius went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassius. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
So then what happened to this Cassius?
I do not know. I am worried for him, truly. But I do not believe Alan Matale had anything to do with it. And now my father may take it out on Shen. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
I get that reference. Anyway. Now, what is this problem between you, well, specifically your father, and the Matales?
Alan Matale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassius and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
I'm guessing that's the back door. Ah. Oh my. Oh no, don't walk into that. Okay, let me disable that.
The Force fights with me! There.
Well then, this could have gone a lot more smoother, but, there we go. I'll save my pots for now. Storage room. Oh. Ah, joyous day. I think I'll just max out my persuasion, awareness, and treat injury. So, yeah. I guess force shock. Lovely.
problem. Got it.
Yoink.
No problem. Got it.
Yoink.
No problem. Got it.
Oh, hello there.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
I'm here to rescue you.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
Do not worry. I will ensure that you are protected. Let us go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
What if we take Rahasia with us?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
You know, I do wonder, why do your families hate each other so much?
My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
If that is what you wish.
You cannot win.
Ah, lovely.
That'll show you.
Yes?
Valor, I guess. Okay then. I think I'm fine. Oh my. And now that has been dealt with. Excuse me.
No problem. Got it.
Yoink. All right. I'll just give you a level 3 implant.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
I'm trying. Well, I was going to rescue Shen, but he won't leave without you.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Very well. Shen.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Yes, she promised she would meet us outside of the gates.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Oh, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
We should probably get out of here. Quickly.
You're right. We should go as fast as we can. I don't know how long it will be before my father realizes we're gone.
You're right. We should.
Oh my. Well then.
There you are, Shen.
Father! Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father!
Mr. Sandro!
Nurik! Alan! I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Alright, alright. You two, settle down now.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog!
Well, why don't you try listening to your children?
Our children don't know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
It's better to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decisions.
Rahasia and I don't want you to make decisions for us. We want to live alone away from you.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it. I disown you. Never set foot in my house again.
Shen?
I don't care. Rahasia and I will live on our own if you won't accept us.
You will do no such thing. I am your father, and I order you to come back with me.
No, Father, I won't.
Rahasia, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl.
Let them go.
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
Oh my goodness, both of you, calm down.
I will not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
Well then, that could have gone a lot better. But anyway, so how about that temple? Now then. Oh my. What do we have here? You handle them, Bastila. Oh. Oh. Well, what do we have here? Huh. Well then. Well, too late.
There.
I mean, I could actually load back. Actually, no, I've already saved. It's already... Oh well. Sweet. We could use that more. I think past it now. Well, oh well. Actually, wasn't that shiny light on?
Yes?
What?
Well then. Let us investigate. Excuse me, but I do not understand you. Basta, Do you have any idea what this droid is saying?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Oh, well, I recognize that language.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Are you some type of guardian? What is this? Starforge? Could you be a little bit more specific on the matter?
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Could it perhaps been a factory or a weapon plant?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Who are these builders you keep speaking of?
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
The droid did speak Selkath. Perhaps they were the builders? Have you seen a builder as recent? How long have you been here?
Revolutions would take more than 20,000 years.
What?
If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
Tell me about Revan and Malak, the ones who came here before us.
droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Oh my. Well, did you happen to kill the Jedi over there? How can I prove myself worthy?
Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malak is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us. Yes?
Well, Bastila, you just got an upgrade. And I do say they look quite well on you. Huh.
There.
Oh my. Oh no.
This is what I...
Well, this creature has a lot of health.
The Force fights with me!
This is what I...
Yes?
Sure.
And this droid has a lot of health.
Let's make this quick.
Here it is!
Well then.
Yes?
What?
The ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life, and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Attempt to slice through the ancient system. Given no knowledge of the ancient system and a patent inability to read its output, your attempt is doomed. Push a button. A new sequence of equally incomprehensible characters appear on the screen. Press as many buttons at random. That does not do anything. Speak to the computer. The computer goes silent, its screen blank, a few extremely unusual characters and then appear on the screen. The computer emits a random sequence of tones. You hear one of the tones softly echoed by your datapad. A small data receptacle opens in the front of the engine machine. Insert my datapad into the receptacle. The computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters began to appear on the screen. Retrieve my datapad. Push a button. Speak with the computer. The computer goes silent again, humming softly. It seems to be processing data from your datapad. Your datapad is released from the receptacle, and the machine goes silent for a moment before flickering to life again. Data interpretation complete. Language analysis complete. Interrogative. Identified 3 primary life-giving seed will types. Okay, so I'm guessing environments that are life-like, or environments that actually support life. I guess oceanic, grassland, arboreal, planetary type conductive to life-breaking. See, oh, okay then. Well, that works. Moving on. Alley-oop. Well, here it is. Ow.
This is what I live You're dead.
Let's make this quick.
Oh no.
What can I do? You cannot win. You cannot win. What can I do?
That hurt, I bet. That'll show you.
Oh, that's better.
There.
Wow, I actually could have used that earlier.
There. What can I do? What can I do?
Yes?
There we go. Speak with the computer. Insert my datapad. Speak with it again. Death-giving. Desert. Volcanic. Barren. Breaking death seal. And there we go. Ah, lovely. Now what do we have here?
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
I still don't quite understand about the Starforge. What does it do?
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps those worlds may possess more clues?
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Indeed. Well then, let's set off. The power of... oh.
How can I help?
You appear to have something bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Well, I still don't quite understand this bond we apparently share.
Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship? Oh, come now. Is this some sort of clumsy... come on.
I was referring to the bond we share. The one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
It seems I have touched a bit of a nerve there. What'd you say?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves? Most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Very well. I shall answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I was a smuggler before I had joined the fleet.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Deralia. It's in a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't this... hold on. Wasn't all of this information within my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out specifically?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Very well. Never mind.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
Well, you appear to have discovered an incomplete map, and seems to mention, well, the droid guarding it seems to have mentioned an interesting sort of device called the Starforge.
We should consult the
Oh.
Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge.
Well, don't take it personally, but it sounds like a suicide mission.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful. This is what we have pinned our hopes on?
Peace, Rook. We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There are others I wish to join me, if that is all right.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
And why should I risk my life to stop Malak?
This was already explained to you. Your command of the Force makes you a threat to Malak. Eventually he will destroy you, and all the Jedi, unless you stop him first. You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
What did he mean by an all too familiar path? How peculiar. Anyway,
What is it?
might as well level you up. I'll give you this because I plan for you to be a dual wielder. Strength. Sure, why not? That's this. Should do some upgrades to my saber. Oops, I did not read that. Okay, that's good. Sweet. Girani's got dual wielding sabers, which is cool.
Shen and Rahasia have been welcomed here in the compound for as long as they wish to stay. I am glad that your help enabled them to remain together.
Why, thank you. I think you're more of a melee person, so yeah. The question is, do I want you to take dueling, or... Because I initially planned for Zalbar to be a dual wielder with 5 blades, but... Yeah, take dual wielding. Ooh, that was weird. Man, that high strength and constitution. Because I'm learning it for him to wield this. Maybe not. Nice. Is there anyone else I want to... Oh yeah, mission.
Huh?
다 공주스 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹어 같이 주이다 뭐던가 돌바방크 원래 오간다 나르고 추추트 먹으샤 본가 몰라와나 찍네 물레 슬리모 포다다다 난가 쿰비스트 물레 라베스트.
And how did you know that the council had given me a mission?
론다 디호던가 군헝가비 어느 군베스 칭 발라물레 통킹바 노노닥 독닝 셔투군네 물레라베스 통하이트웜 지지 좀 룸바 니타포에 티키토 돌바다 봉과레어 간도나 추추트 같이 주 이타 돈도가 유말리타 쿠토둔 지라물라네 닌두보보 원가 쿰비스장 바 물레라 카치군 이다하던가 이킹군오 바 물레라 치군 슬리모포도나 룬디호둥가 쿠 훈카베.
What are you talking about?
다 공주스 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹어 같이 주 이다 뭐던가 돌바방크 원래 오간다 나르고 추추트 먹으샤 본가 몰라와나 찍네 물레 슬리모 포다다다 난가 쿰비스트 물레 라베스트 론다 디호던가 군헝가비 어느 군베스 칭 발라물레 통킹바 노노닥 독닝 셔투군네 물레 라베스.
And what makes this creature a threat to the Jedi?
카치군 이다하던가 이킹군오 바물레라치군 슬리모포도나 룬디호둥가 쿠 훈카베 무주샥 바칸 키노노 나마파올레 라치군 론다 디호던가 군 hunkabi 어느 군베스 칭 발라물레 통킹바 노노닥 독닝 셔투군네 물레라베스.
Then why are you worried about them now?
다 공주스 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹어 같이 주이다 뭐던가 돌바방크 원래 오간다 나르고 추추트 먹으샤 본가 몰라와나 찍네 물레 슬리모 포다다다 난가 쿰비스트 물레 라베스 통하이트웜 지지 좀 룸바 니타포에 티키토 돌바다 봉과레어 간도나 추추트 같이 주 이타 돈도가 유말리타 쿠토둔 지라물라네 닌두보보 원가 쿰비스장 바 물레라.
The Great Hunt? And what would that be?
카치군 이다하던가 이킹군오 바 물레라치군 슬리모포도나 룬디호둥가 쿠 훈카베 위 이타난 다야다 와타 유마 와마 후후난데틱 셔퉁니 바토가 와노 쿠스베 칭 팔라물레 동케 Runda di hotunga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tuknin chatukunne mulerabes.
And what would that cost be?
Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. We itanan dayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nadektik. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tuknin chatukunne mulerabes.
And why would that be? What was so special about those three?
Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tuknin chatukunne mulerabes. We itanan dayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nadektik. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
I shall be going now. After all, time does not wait for me.
Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabung siya dununya. Tong patukas magtalea.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you had any more stories.
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
And what was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with the basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
So then what happened next?
The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
Who were you fighting anyway?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter anyway. That world's dead now. The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
It appears to be quite some fight.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Hello, T3 and 4. Could you construct a spike for me, T3? Nice. Sweet. Can't make another one just yet. Got it. You do not talk much, do you? Just chime in if you ever have any advice. I wish to ask you some questions. You don't even know what I was going to ask. Ah, never mind. Hello, Zelba. Have anything more to say about yourself, Zelba? Then I will leave you be. Hello, Juhani.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side consumed you. It is nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Well, I believe it is going to take a lot for that to happen.
It may, but I am prepared to do what it takes. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed. How may I be of a...
I was wondering if we could perhaps speak.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you become a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Of course.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
What is the Cathar homeworld like? I believe that is where you are from, given your species.
It was not the homeworld of the Cathar that I lived on.
Oh.
My parents had long fled from that place, and perhaps that is a story for another time. Rather, it was a human hive world that I was raised on, the hind end of space, a pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had ordered them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic.
was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was old, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Very well.
How may I be? What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Well, before I would return to my duties, I suppose. Are you doing all right?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Why? What ails you?
I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
If the tape cannot be removed, I assure you that you should even be here.
I think maybe that I just need more time.
Very well. Where's Mission? Should probably check on her too. Hello.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I need you to make me a security spike if that's possible.
No problem. Just so happens I've got one here I've been working on. Here you go. I'll just add it to our inventory. Anything else you need?
Actually, wait, what do I need that for? Alright, to unlock toolboxes apparently, but I already have a high security seal, so I don't really need it. Anyway, I wish to speak to you about your brother.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get...
Very well.
Okay.
This is the Galaxy map. The Ebonhawk's onboard navigational computer. Whenever you are ready to leave Dantooine, you can use the Galaxy map to travel to other planets around the galaxy. Our destination is still stored on the Ebonhawk's computer from the last trip Davik made with it.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You know, I've been noticing that you've been very quiet lately. You know that.
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Oh, poor baby. You need me to fill in on some detail.
You want to be smart, do you? Fine, so long as I get some questions answered. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
Why don't you ask Bastila?
I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the council. I'm hoping you'll be the one to enlighten me.
Well, they apparently thought it was paramount that I helped find the star maps, then steal train. I do not know why. They seem to be on quite the rush.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
Well, they've spoken something about a bond between Bastille and myself. Frankly, it's still all a mystery to me, I'd have to say.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastille in some way? I have trouble believing that. I've been watching you. You can be cruel and impulsive, a Jedi without self-control or training, and yet the Council sends you on your way. Why? I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Are you saying that I'm not needed?
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted, or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
And just what are you gonna do about it?
Nothing. Not yet. I just better hope I don't get a reason to. Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing. Yes, what's on your... You got it.
Bastille,
How can I help?
you have something you wish to ask of me?
I do. How did you know?
Well, you keep staring at me. See anything you like?
You are easily the vainest, most arrogant man I have ever met. Besides, I know you can't be serious, since I was purposefully not staring in your direction. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
Oh, you are so adorable.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
Well, you could always warn me when I do something bad. Blink one for dark side, blink twice for light.
This is not a joke. The choices you make could affect both our destinies. Not to mention the fate of the Republic and the entire galaxy. There is much at stake. Already you exhibit the kind of willfulness, erratic behavior, and lack of compassion that will lead you to corruption. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
Well, I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
It works both ways, doesn't it? It would help me stay strong.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
Well, I'll certainly appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
So it's Tatooine. Unknown. Tatooine. What about? I feel like I want to see some Wookiees. Well, I want to see more Wookiees other than Zelda. And my guess is maybe going this planet could potentially help Zelda open up to me more. Because again, Cain would obviously want to get to know his party members better, so that he would know how to coordinate with them when it comes to achieving his objectives, whatever they may be. So here we go. Alright. Hyperspeed, go! Malik?
Lord Malik, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Paris?
She was aided by Carth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malik. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malik.
Well.
The bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Carth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malik.
Carlo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you, he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Callow. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malik, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Carath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Carlo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malik.
Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
believe that the Wookiees are involved.
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the willow branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Well then.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place?
Kashyyyk is covered by a giant forest, I hear. Trees kilometers high. The Wookiees live in the higher branches, I think. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate. You got it.
All? Zelda? What? Not right. What do you mean? Johnny?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk, perhaps.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Nothing for now. You're no help. Zelda. I was wondering if you knew anything about the planet one, given that you are native to this place. Are you not? Perhaps we'll speak of this later. Candace?
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you know anything about this world?
It has big trees, in case your eyes don't work anymore. But I do know that there is one exceptional race on this world. The Wookiees. The Wookiees, although primitive compared to us, are surprisingly capable warriors. They're strong and pick up combat techniques pretty quickly. I think they're more than a match for the average Republic or Sith trooper. When we were looking for targets, we considered this world carefully. We were wondering if we'd have to use larger weapons than our war droids if we wanted to clear the damn forest so we could fight in the open. Too many trees means they can go into hiding too easy. And what's a continent or two turned to glass if we get the whole world after? You have anything else you want to ask?
Nothing more.
Your choice.
Mission?
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Do you know anything about the planet we're on?
Well, I know Zalbar's from Kashyyyk, but he never liked to talk about it. He wouldn't even tell me why he left. I don't think the Wookiees like outsiders much. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Never mind.
Okay.
Well then. Oh yes, and there's that problem in regards to supplies, apparently. Someone or something's been snooping around. Strangely, the food storage seems to have been disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, so there must be some other explanation. Examine the supplies more closely. There are no half-eaten or torn packages that indicate theft was from pests or vermin. Looks more like some unknown person has been conducting clandestine raids on your stores. Whoever the thief is, they have managed to avoid detection by you or your companion so far. Maybe a thorough search of the ship will reveal the story. Curious. How would such a person would manage to evade all of us? All of our line of sight, that is. Johnny.
How may I be of a... Of course.
You hear the soft patter of footsteps behind you, but then when you stop, oh. Where are you, you son of a bitch? Where are you? Where are you, you little shit? Where are you? Oh. God damn it. Where the hell are you? God damn it. Where the fuck are you? Can't run from me forever. The fuck are you? Where the bloody hell are you? The heck? Where the hell are you? What the?
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
What? Hey, what the hell are you doing here?
Selima wanga kunbikin.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Mucho shakapanga.
I still don't understand you. What the hell are you?
Mucho shakapanga.
You're a story, aren't you? How long have you been here? Can you tell me your name? My name is Cain. You are?
Mucho shakapanga.
Sasha? Your name is Sasha, right?
Mucho shakapanga.
Try to learn. Wait, where are you from, Sasha? Talis? Try to learn Sasha's strange language.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Many of the words you're speaking. Are you Mandalorian?
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
Mother Node. That's a word for Mandalorian? So you do know it then.
Selima wanga kunbikin.
But are you a Mandalorian child then?
Kipuna, bona na.
So you're human. You learn words from someone though.
Tonki.
Eson, na Eson.
Tong abuk shami no nok.
I see you, or you see me.
Tong abuk shami no nok.
And I see. S1 is see, but now S1 is hide.
Tonki ba non tontek.
I didn't get all of that for sure.
Selima wanga kunbikin. Tong abuk shami no nok.
Is it a thing? Something around
Mucho
here?
shakapanga.
This stag. Star shape, doesn't it?
Tong abuk shami no nok.
Leaves. Everything is safe. Is that it?
Tonki ba non tontek.
You sleep there. Like leaves means sleep.
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
starship. You mean home? The ship is your home?
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
You're hiding on the starship. It's your home. I understand.
Mucho shakapanka.
You said that before. What is gone dicey?
Mucho shakapanka.
Something about me, yes, but what?
Dong abuk shami no nok.
It's something you like, yes. Don't listen means you like it.
Mucho shakapanka.
You like me. I understand.
Selima wanga kunbitkin.
Aunties, you said that when I first found you.
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
Aunties means hit. Is that it?
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
This is to hurt. This means not hurt. Is that it?
Tonki ba non tontek.
Do not. I understand. I will not hurt you.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Nakis? Is that all one phrase?
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
The floor. Nakis means floor.
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna,
Oh,
bona
I
na
did not mean to
kichu.
do that. Yum, what kind of word is that?
Dong abuk shami no nok.
It's part of a ship. A room.
Mucho shakapanka.
Yum, you mean food, don't you? Yum is food.
Selima wanga kunbitkin.
You want some food now. You're hungry.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Have you? What do you mean?
Mucho shakapanka.
You want me to tell you a story? Yeah. I'm supposed to talk, to speak. What about?
Tonki ba non tontek.
So tabi means tell me about. I understand.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Communicate with Sasha in her language.
Mucho shakapanka.
Why are you hiding on my ship, Sasha? Now I swam in this dag.
Selima wanga kunbitkin.
You came to the ship before. You were very scared. Why?
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
You left the Mandalorians and hid on the ship.
Tonki ba non tontek.
You don't want to leave. The Ebon Hawk is your home.
Dong abuk shami no nok.
You sleep here on the ship. You must in no investa.
Dong abuk shami no nok.
Why are you scared of the Mandalorians? Put badly as Mandalore.
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
They took you before and hurt you.
Selima wanga kunbitkin.
The Mandalorian ship was at home. You didn't like it.
Mucho shakapanka.
The Ebon Hawk is not your home, Sasha. Not your first time anyway. Please take not like Sasha likes.
Dong abuk shami no nok.
Tell me about your home before. Tabit me Sasha likes nanogis.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Dantooine. Maybe someone on Dantooine remembers you. Well, seems we have to make our return to Dantooine. Apologies, seems we have to return back to Dantooine. Oh no. Oh, what the heck?
can I help?
You wish to speak with me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true that you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
So who killed Revan then?
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
But you would have to kill Revan eventually, right?
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Fine.
Ikukuno no ba mulira chikun. Tonghi.
Go ahead.
Si gratu loda pograshi oneu komba chintono mochuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatu tonga. Bagrasha kon tichaka Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jitbungarantang. Kachikun ida hodonga. Ikinkuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Well, there is a stowaway on my ship who goes by the name of Sasha.
Jedabadawana nidibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea.
Well, I believe I am. She only speaks a smattering of Mandalorian, but I was able to figure it out.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes.
I figured a little something in return for my trouble.
Jedabadawana nidibobo. Tong nabung.
Very well, just get her off my ship.
Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolbi kikuyana. Tong patugas maktelia. Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes.
Mucho shakapaka.
Tolpa da pongwale kando na gugu chuchut. Kavadum ku pilio botenya. Bonanay kuchu. Hawaga boska chokola. Mucha shag panka.
Kipuna. Bonana kichu.
Takom justach miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Tong abuk shami nonok.
Okta na bads. Like you said, Sasha.
Tong ki ba non tontek. Selima wanga kun bikin.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira.
The light side, it burns. Anyway, you two better get out of my ship before we take off. Otherwise, we may accidentally end up taking both of you with me. Please. Anyway. Back to Kashyyyk. that'll be all for now. Thank you all for watching, and this shall mark as the end of the 5th episode of Cain's journey. See you next time.